You had the Bills. They lost to the Broncos.
Mm-hmm. That was crazy, man. You lose, you win the game, big win.
And the coach lost his job over that.
Yes, and they catch that dude took out of Cook's hand. That was a hell of a play.
But that was a catch. Cook said it was on the ground.
Nah.
No.
That was
no.
Julie, what you say?
No.
Incomplete. It was incomplete.
No, Joe. So let me ask you. So let me ask
but
you.
he went up there and got it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let the receiver talk.
No, so
let the receiver talk.
No,
Man played wide receiver in NFL. Go ahead. What you got?
So listen. Golden Tate.
Yep.
Made a living on there about 3-4 years ago. Tangling up, catching the ball, falling to the ground is a catch. The problem was Brandon Cooks didn't hold control of the ball. No, sir. The ball never hit the ground.
So here's
how it going to be competing if the ball never hit the ground?
Here's what I tell you.
He should have had control.
Here's what I tell you. When he hit the ground, they both had control because he was on top of him.
Yes.
That's when they had control.
Yes.
As a receiver.
Yes, sir.
What does the rule book say? If you both had the ball and under control, the tie goes to who?
To the receiver.
That's why the ball should have went to Cooks because the guy's landing on top of him. Cooks got the ball, he got the ball. Ball is in control, then he takes the ball. Well, at that point, the ball is in control on top of him.
I don't think it was under control. I don't think it was control.
And I just think that defender been in that weight room.
Yeah, the defender been in the way. And Cook's a big time body catcher. That's his problem.
No, he's a body catcher.
Yeah, he's a body catcher. That's his problem.
He's a guy's body catcher.
That dude just been in the weight room long.
Yeah, he's a body catcher. He's a body catcher.
He's a body catcher.
But the Bills lost to the Broncos. It cost Sean McDermott his job. We're gonna talk about that later in the show. Josh Allen, who I said was Superman. He is unfortunately, he was guilty of trying to do too much. Because that last play before halftime when he threw the ball away and they were able to get those 3 points, that was very pivotal towards the end of the game. That 3 points made them have to, they were looking for a different way to score. Josh Allen, you got to take the knee and go into the halftime at that point.
So did not Josh Allen have a horrible playoff game also?
No, he just had a bad one.
What?
It's definitely
the fumbles.
Say, man.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
You can't compare Cole Reese and Bernard Strong.
I'm not comparing. I just asked, did he have a bad playoff game?
Yeah.
What did he have some ill-advised fumbles in that game?
Absolutely.
Not protecting the ball,
but not five. Not five.
He had about 3 though.
Not 5.
He had about 3.
About 5.
He had about 3.
What would you rather have?
Go ahead.
You rather have 5 fumbles or 3 fumbles? I'm gonna let you answer that question. Okay, next question.
You know what, Melvin? It's your mouth I don't like neither. I don't like your mouth neither. It's your mouth.
You can love or you
it's your mouth. It's your mouth.
49ers.
Go ahead.
49ers gave it up against them Seahawks.
Man, I told y'all, I tell y'all over and over again, I'm a diehard 49er fan, but I'm the realist. Sheddenham is the problem. And everybody say McCarthy, he had a healthy all year, but you get hurt in the last game. It's like, come on, man.
I'm not blaming
Seattle got the best
man.
team. At the end of the day, they got a defense just like Texas. I just tell the truth. Shanahan just not a winner. I don't trust them Shanahans. It is what it is. It's gonna continue to happen. They use excuses for him all the time. He blew 3 Super Bowl, 1 as assistant coach, as OC, 2 as a head coach. It's them Shanahan. I just don't trust them. And like I say, we're gonna keep repeating ourselves. It's time for a change.
So if Sean McDermott got fired, then I could see you moving on from Shanahan. The only thing I would say, though, is the only difference I would say is I got to give Shanahan credit, as well as Robert Saleh, who, by the way, got a job, got another head coaching job. We're going to talk about that later in the show. He well-deserved.
Yes.
With all the injuries they had, losing Bosa, losing Warner. Ayuk, who they paid a bunch of money, they count on him to be a number 1 receiver, wasn't even on the team. You lost Kittles earlier in the year, and you lost him to the Achilles last playoff game. We're not talking about plug-and-play guys.
Jennings was
we're talking about stars on the team.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of times, there's a lot of good coaches got fired and did good jobs and won, and they had injuries up and down. They didn't take that as excuse. He's been having injuries.
It's just what it was.
No, listen, he's been having injuries. He's been having that. It's just bad luck. Get him out. It's time for him to go.
Okay.
Because somebody else come in and say them players don't get hurt.
See, Pat, that's what I don't like about you. Be making it personal.
No, I don't.
Because you ain't going with the facts, man. Like the team is coached very well.
1981,
Offense?
folks.
Okay,
Everybody
go ahead.
out there, 1981. That's why I became a 49er fan. My dad, rest in peace, Maurice the late Truesdale Sr., was a big Joe Montana fan, made me become a Joe Montana fan. When I was a kid, took me to go see Jerry Rice. Matter of fact, I watched Mississippi Valley even practice the night before they played TSU. Crazy about him. I was the happiest man in the world in 1980. I think it was 86 when Rice got drafted by them. And the rest is history. We are used to winning. We never
85.
lost a Super Bowl every time we went. And I wasn't happy about this dude getting the job, but I got behind him the second Super Bowl, and he blew that. And I mean, it's just time for a change. Injuries the last 2 years, it's just time for a change.
So, Truesdale, here's what I tell you. You know I don't agree with you very often. Lord knows I don't agree with you very often.
Same here.
But with respects to if Harbaugh got fired, if McDermott got fired, then, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Shanahan should get fired.
It's time for a
Get fired.
change.
It's time for a
Melvin,
change.
and Melvin,
because
you know,
Shanahan got his team just as far as McDermott got his team. And even to that point, McDermott has gotten his team to the AFC Championship multiple times. Harbaugh has won a Super Bowl and got fired. So
Yeah,
I can't argue with you on that
but
point.
Melvin, you know what's sad is when they lost that last Super Bowl, which we lost to Kansas City twice, just all we had to do is run the ball.
Yes.
You know, Jimmy G overthrew
That's
him.
true. That's true.
But you blame the brother for losing the game, and the defense played their butt out. They had Pat Mahomes. They were rattling his butt.
Yes.
And then you fire him, they going to find a scapegoat. Okay, you fired the DC. Now it's time for him to go.
Okay.
Shock man, I'm going to give you the last word on this game. What you got? Should he keep his job? Should Shanahan keep his job, or should he go?
When you put it in that context, Melvin, which I don't like you. I don't like the staff. Period.
Right.
You and Patrick.
Right. I get it.
But
That's fine.
y'all are right. Y'all right. I have to agree.
That's all I'm saying.
If
Next
Harbaugh
year,
lost his job,
injuries. And you've been to 2 Super Bowls and blew them. Man, it's time for you to go, man.
So
but I don't think he's a Harbaugh coach.
So let's go to the Rams.
Yeah, let's go to the next question.
Let's go to the Rams. They survived, literally. They didn't win that game. They survived against the Bears in overtime. Caleb Williams, tell me, you guys feel free to disagree right now, and if you do disagree, you're an idiot. Caleb Williams made the highlight play of the NFL this past year, and then with that throw, going from the 20 all the way back to the 40, throwing it 45 yards in the air on almost the last play of the game to send it to overtime. What y'all think? Was that not the best play?
Caleb Williams is a playmaker. Like we talked before the show, he put on. I know you don't like this, Mel, but he put on the best performance out of Red River Classic.
I was
grew
there
up
too.
watching the game,
I was
going to
crying.
games, and he put the best performance.
I was
He's
literally
a
in tears.
playmaker. He had to grow up when he first came in. They got a new OC. He did the job. He just made a big mistake getting greedy. Instead of just keeping it short, you got the drive. You're going to get in field goal range. And he hurt my heart. I'm a big Caleb Williams fan. And he hurt fingernails hurt my heart on that, man. Threw that long pass. He got greedy. But like you say, that was a hell of a play. But I'm used to seeing him doing it. He did it against Green Bay. He did it twice against Green Bay. He's a playmaker.
Now, I done watched a lot of football, and that throw, man, I only seen a couple guys throw that. And one of my best friends right now, congratulations to Michael Bishop over there at U of
Bishop
H.
could make that throw.
Man, off his back foot, man, I was like, whoa.
And it was a spiral.
Yeah,
too.
it was on.
It wasn't
like,
wobbling.
He threw him open. This is the epitome of throwing open.
Yeah, you're right.
John gonna say
he threw it open.
John for sweetness gonna say it was a Hail Mary. I said that wasn't no
That
Hail
wasn't no
Mary.
Hail Mary.
Hell
That wasn't
no.
nowhere the Hail
It was
Mary.
on the corner.
No.
And
Hey.
but here's the difference. He knew his receiver was going to be there.
Right.
Go back to Coleridge, Bernard, Stroud, the Ford.
Oh,
Yes.
He got receivers right in front of him and can't get him the ball. This dude threw off his back foot 45 yards in the air, threw the guy open to send the game in overtime.
Okay, on a positive note on CJ or Coleridge,
Okay, because I don't know who that is.
I want to give props to number 81, Higgins.
Oh, yeah, he's a baller.
Hey, Higgins going to be an animal, man.
He's a baller.
They got something to work with.
I like the number 14 from Iowa State too.
Yeah, both of them.
That was a hell of a draft pick.
Both of them,
They some
bad boys.
both of them nice, man.
Yeah.
So both Iowa State. So let's look at the games this week. So we're gonna start. We're gonna lead the other game second before we're gonna let you lead that one off. The Rams versus Seahawks. Who do you trust? I mean, you trust the Rams with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, or you trust Sam Darnold with arguably one of the best wide receivers in the league right now, and Jackson Smith, and Jigma. Who wins that game?
Listen,
on Sunday.
I would say this: it is a better matchup with the Rams in Seattle.
Right.
Sam had a bad game, horrible game, worst game this year against them. I've never been a Sam Darnold fan. I got to give him credit though. He's been managing the game, got a defense. See, he know how to manage the game. Cole Ridge need to go down. Cole Ridge, Bernard Stroud IV need to go to Seattle and sit down with him, by the way.
That's another
subject, though.
We talked about this earlier, so we ain't going to bring that up.
At the end of the day.
Who you got?
I'm going with Seattle. Seattle going to be tough. It's going to be tough defense.
Seattle got enough?
So the Rams has squeaked by both playoff games. I'm going Rams. They built for it. I'm going with the Rams on this one.
So I would say the Rams are built for it. The game is in Seattle, and Seattle is playing well. Their defense is playing well. If I had to go quarterback versus quarterback, I'm going Matthew Stafford all day long. But the way they're playing and the fact that the Rams allowed Chicago to stay in that game, I got to go Seattle. I think
Seattle on the mission. I picked Seattle to win.
From a team standpoint, Seattle's playing better as a team. Rams they're not playing. It's not that they're not playing well as a team. Individually, they have man on man. I think they have the edge. But as a team, I think they're going to pull it out. So we're going to go to the game of the week. All I'm going to say is Patriots versus Broncos. New England Patriots versus the Denver Broncos in Mile High Stadium. Shockman, former wide receiver for the New England Patriots, got all his gear on like he was in spring training and all that crap.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What you got,
get ready
brother?
for the press conference.
What you got?
17-10 New England.
17-10 New England. So you think it's gonna be a close game then, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be very close.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get out of hand like people think it's gonna be. I think Sean Payton's gonna come up with something to put a monkey wrench inside this game, and their defense is pretty good. Their defense is really good. I mean, I say pretty good.
Defense off the chain.
Yeah, the defense is really good.
Coach
and they secondary. Maybe the best in the league. Maybe the best in the league. I think Houston is the most physical.
Man, Joseph got a defense. Like I said, he should be up for a job.
Truesdale, what you got?
Man, I say New England. After that boy got hurt, man, I said that hurt. I don't know how this. You never know what a backup quarterback could do. You don't have no game plan on him or anything. I don't know his history, his start.
New England drafted him. He's a Patriot.
Okay,
he's a Patriot.
That's the only thing can scare you. But and if that happens, that happens. But like I say, if New England defense keep them around, hey, you never know.
Well, schematically, yeah, they're going to be, because their defense is, give, don't break defense. So,
right.
I mean, and they get pressure at the right time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm more than sure they're going to have him rattled. But I do believe they're going to get 10 points. I think they'll get 10 points out of the game.
I'm going to go with the Patriots, though.
Yeah, I'm going with the Patriots, too. I mean, ain't no question.
So, I am going to be the voice of dissension on the panel here simply because of this. I think it's going to come down to coaching, not necessarily in game, but preparing your team. And like you said, Stidham he's a backup, but he's played in the league, started off that New England system. I think Peyton's going to have a game plan that is going to your point, keep the game close. And I think it's going to be 17-13. You got the right score, 17-13, but I think it's going to be Denver. 17-13, Denver's going to pull it out. And we'll be representing the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Jeff Hostetler?
Let's go to these coaching updates.